Welcome. So we are having tomorrow full moon in Scorpio, and I am here outside. It's a little windy, so let's see if it works. I have to put my stones on the cards, otherwise they fly away. Yeah, so first of all I want to show you it hasn't broken through. I ate an apricot, very interesting. Apricots are orange, and this full moon in Scorpio is about your sexuality and the creativity, and that color is connected to the color orange, right? So also like I'm wearing a little orange trim here, and I can wait for this seed to grow. I'm gonna update you. Right now I put it in like approximately like a few days ago because it was broken, the kernel was broken, so I put it inside, and I hopefully gonna have an apricot tree, right, in 10 years. But that's how we start, right? We have to start somewhere, with even if the seed is not even visible, right? It's still not here, it's in the dark, it's germinating. And that was Taurus new moon, right? And that Taurus new moon gave us the opportunity to now make a change, and we have every new moon the opportunity to make a change, to make a new cycle grow, right? And then it goes to the full moon, right? We have 2 weeks of that growing to the full moon, and now the full moon is happening tomorrow night and the following night, depending where you are in the time zone. And the full moon is always like shines a light, and this full moon in Scorpio is about water, right? It's a water sign. Scorpio is it's very sensual, it's very sexual, and also that's why the color orange, to kind of like initiate that feeling for this full moon, right? So I will keep you updated on my plan. So here I am, wanting you to see how I do this, right? How I kind of like give myself this awareness, this moment of like I am focusing. It's all about how you focus. It's not about where you are at or who you are. It's about how much can you really focus to do something that you find very important for yourself. And the first thing that I always do is the sound. It's like the hearing, right? Like you might hear like cars driving by here, or children, or birds, and there's always a sound. But I like to connect to a much higher sound, which is then by these two symbols. And when I connect them, a very strong sound is gonna like resonate, vibrate out, right? And in that moment I will close my eyes and I will be like, spirit, I am here, I am now listening. My intuition, my deeper awareness is coming out, is coming up front, right? So let's do that first. So I literally feel how the sound is traveling and literally going out into the universe, and it's delivering this consciousness, my awareness, my vibration out into the world, right? Then after the sound, I light the candles and I go to the basic. We have here the color red and the color blue, which is the masculine and the feminine, or the lunar and the solar energy, or Ida and Pingala, right? So for the yogis, this muscular and feminine energy is here to unite, is here to connect, right? And that's again this candle, right? The color orange is that sexual energy that we want to now access through the Scorpio full moon and create something new, right? So it doesn't matter which one you light first. Go instinctive, go intuitive. Maybe the male is doing first his own, or he honors the female first, and vice versa, right? So since I'm a female, I'm going to do first the lunar light. I hope the light is gonna stay because it's quite windy. Turned off, right? But doesn't matter right now. It's just the intention is all about, right? And it's a video just to show you how I do it. So these are lit, right? That means my attention to honor the feminine and the masculine as that vital force to create something new. That intention is now set, right? It's not just us lighting the candles. It's like, okay, anybody can light a candle. It's the intention that's behind it that makes it meaningful, right? My mind is in that moment, yes, I honor the feminine, the lunar, I honor the solar, the masculine, and in that, the combination then will be creating a new seed, right? Creating a new paradigm, creating something new for this this full moon in Scorpio. Then I have this cute little vase, and I reach usually over into my little flower garden and I pick one of those cute little flowers and have in that also like honor the element of the water with the flower inside, right? So you have all the elements, you have the earth element, you have that seed that you planted, and you have the flower already as that symbolism of this is where it's growing into, right? And then you have the water element and the fire through the candles. And then I also clear myself, right? I have Palo Santo, or I have sage from here, my garden. Let's use the flame, right? Easier. And when you do this, it's not how you do it, it's actually why you do it, it's actually how you do it, right? And you giving yourself that intention. So here I cleanse my aura. I'm getting ready for the meditation to see now where is this growing into, where is this going, right? Opening myself, right? Allowing the energy to be cleansed by smoke, by the air. then I also light Nakchampa. I love the incense. But it's very interesting. So everything for me has like a symbolic energy to it. So the blue and the red candle, they off, but the orange is still going strong. For some reason, it's like, no, I'm not. So that sexual creative energy, right? The blue and the red, the lunar, the solar energy has done their work. They have come together and created something new. Right? That's what creativity is, and this is what this new moon wants from us. It wants that we lose ourselves into timelessness. The linear is finished, and more so. The linear is this notion of thinking, oh, I was here and now I'm here, and it's infinite, this line. No, it's like circular, right? I started here and I move in a circle, and I eventually come back to myself and I see myself again. And so the karmic cycle is actually either do I repeat another round, or am I actually seeing what I started and I come back to it? And that's why we want to connect to the moon cycle, because it really shows us this inhale of 2 weeks and exhale of 2 weeks. So all of that is really important for us to remember, and we need to claim the power back, right? So this is basically the setup for all of it, right? So here I am, and I also have my ginger water. I always drink ginger in water, either cold or hot. All right, it gives me that right energy, and then I meditate and I sit back and I say, okay, now let me see the future, or let me see this moment, or what wants to come to me, right? Sometimes if I need more help, let's say for specific things, I also use the rose quartz, right? I have 2 of them, one for the right and one for the left hand, and I use them as that sense of my hands are healing, right? And it's the heart that goes into that energetic extension, and the rose quartz helps us tremendously to open up our hearts, right? So sometimes I place them into my hands to, if in my relationships with other people, my partner or anyone, right, is not functioning, or it's not really, something is blocked, so I'm like taking that as a moment to reflect on what do I really want, right? And yeah, so that's basically the whole introduction. I'm just gonna close my eyes for just 1 minute, and then continuing, of course, the meditation for as long as you feel. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's a half an hour, sometimes it's longer. You don't have to force it, you just have to feel like you know when it's finished, you know when it's done, you know when the message has come, right? I always do the 2 thumbs together, my right palm and my left palm, and supporting, right? The feminine is actually supporting the masculine, it's not the masculine. You can also do that, but for me this feels definitely much more, this is for me the right way to do it, okay? thank you for watching. I wish you a beautiful full moon ceremony tomorrow, and allow this tremendous energy to fulfill you in ways that you dream it into being. Thank you, and namaste.